Welcome back to the second part. In the last lecture, we have pulled a very detailed information for Star Wars: The Force Awakens from the movie database API, and we actually used the movies module where we had to pass the movie ID. And now in this lecture, we are going to use the discover module and find movies that meet certain conditions. For instance, we can get all movies with release dates between January and February 2020. So first of all, let's again import pandas requests, and let's set the number of displayed columns to 30. And I've still saved my personal API key in the variable API key. And then here we have the general fragment for the discover module. So we want to discover some movies in the movies database API, and we save the general fragment in the variable discover API. And then we want to get all movies that were released in January and February 2020. So we create the query, and actually the first condition is that the earlier primary release date is the 1st of January 2020. Until the 29th of February 2020. So that's our query. And now let's merge the URL for our HTTP request. So we have the general part, then we have our API key, and then we have the query. And again, we pass our URL to a requests.get, and then we convert the response into JSON data. And we save it in data. So this is here our result. And this looks a bit strange, but we can try to convert this into a pandas data frame. And obviously the first 3 columns are metadata. So in total there are 2,467 movies that were released in that period. And by default, the API returns only 20 results here on page 1. And in total, we have therefore 124 pages. And actually, the results of the very first page are here in the 4th column results. And therefore, let's get here to results, and let's create the data frame. And here we have in total 20 movies. And we have the columns, popularity, then the movie ID, video, vote count, vote average, and some more. But obviously with the discover module, we get less detailed data than with the movies module. Now the question is, how can we get the second, the third, and all of the other pages? And it's no surprise that we can add here an additional parameter, page. So we use here end. And then by default, the page equals 1, but now we can pass here page equals 2. And let's have a look if we get page 2. And this is the case here. So now here we have the second page with the movies from position 21 till 40. And actually, once we have the movie IDs of the movies that we discovered with the discover module, then we can actually apply those movie IDs with the movies module and get some more detailed information on the movies. All right, thanks for watching, and see you also in the next lecture. Bye.